Hello everyone. So in the last session we just finished our data entry admin panel. So from data entry admin panel, actually the data entry operator will add the all data like book details and book category and all those things like wardrobe, how many wardrobe is there and wardrobe details and which stuff is for which wardrobe, all those things they can add on our system. Okay, so that is totally data entry operator part. So first let's start our development server. So go to the terminal. Okay, now run that command php artisan server. Okay, so our database is ready. Now open a new tab, open it. First you need to modify it. Okay, so sorry, you need to sign in. So sign in. Okay, we missed one video. Basically, sorry for that. Actually, I record it, but somehow this is not recorded. Means I think somehow it was deleted by mistake. So I will explain. That is not too much skip. Basically we remove the all unnecessary things from dashboard, okay, and also from side left side panel. Okay, so and we will do that all modify in our dashboard. First one, see today's books. In this section how many books will added in our section, that is next today's wardrobe, today's new books today and total category, all those things is there. Okay, we need to change this today's book icon. Okay, sorry, total books icon. So this is total books, this is new books. New books is how many books will added or how many books added in our system by today, and this is our last 5 or some 5 data. Okay, now I see here we need to modify it, here we need to modify it. Okay, I will modify it. So I will show you the code. Okay, so actually I create one controller that is called is data into dashboard controller. So in that controller all function is static. Okay, and we call from that home page dashboard.php page, data entry operator.php. No, sorry, wait. In that it is this one. This one dashboard.blade.php. Here I just call that all controllers. Okay, first use this controller and then call the controller and that function name, and they return the value, and I will put it there here, like in that total books today, in that here. Okay, in the new section is that here. So this sort of things we already did, so we just missed to record it. Only those things is pending, and another thing, yeah, only this thing. And I will modify this one, that semicolon is by default is getting rendered. Why is that semicolon? Wait, I will figure it out. One semicolon is there. This one. Now, yeah. Now okay, and another thing, I don't have any icon right now, so I will not change that total books icon. I will change that dashboard 1 to dashboard. Okay, So go to that text editor and find that name dashboard 1. This one is dashboard 1, so go to dashboard. Okay, so now dashboard. Okay, so this is actual basically our data entry operator admin panel. So now go to that plan. So this is our plan feature I already made, and I think all guys you see it. So in that feature list, now we that data entry feature is done. Now we made one library feature. So in that library feature, same we need to want that admin that file. So first we create one route. Okay, first see what is the feature. First feature, see the members and which type of members are there. So all the member details library can see. Library can also see the all books with wardrobe number and shelf number and service by name. So libraries can tell the service boy, please pick the book from there, from the dash wardrobe and from the dash shelf. That like that. Okay, and another thing, which book is already issued and which book is already in our wardrobe is there, and which are pending books, they are not submitted by member. And another thing, librarians can create members in offline, not online payment. It's payment offline, and library can also take online payment also, like they can pay payment also via card, or and we will make some later. We also integrate the Paytm and Google Pay and something like that integration we will also made. Okay, then fine checking and penalty issue, like some member damage the books, so library can issue the penalty for that. And some expenses which librarian needs, so they can register a log for expense. And another thing, alert section. Alert section means if any member does not return any books by that fine period. Please, fine period is like first fine period is first 5 days, then 10 days, and last maximum 15 days. For fine period, first 5 days, for 5 days charge will be 5 rupees per day, and for 10 days like 10 rupees per day, and for 15 days like 15 rupees per day. That is the upper limit of the books for issue by any member. Okay, but if by chance their upper limit the fine period, they are going to upper limit the fine period, then librarian can take action, or library can take action about regarding that. So that is for that. Okay, means that is for that action. And that late receive payment, like, okay, that I actually forgot which is this, so that I will talk later. So now I will focus first feature. So first feature is see the members and which type of member. But till now this is not possible because that member feature is not ready in our platform. So that is not possible. Okay, leave it. And see, next see all the books and wardrobe number and shelf number and service by name also. Okay, that also we can build. So let's start. We can build it. So first we need to rebuild the whole structure for librarian also. Okay, so we can start now. So this is the basically for, wait, I will show you from first. Go to that resource views, there is one folder is admin. Okay, this admin is basically data entry admin. Okay, now create another folder, new folder, and that folder name is, here is the folder name. Okay, folder name is librarian. See, so same structure will be is there. Okay, but in that layout session, admin layout is there, we need another layout. So that layout is librarian. So in that, where is the library layouts? wait. Okay, I will switch to that Sublime to Visual Studio Code. Okay, wait. Switching is done. So in that folder we can see the views. In that views, librarian, and that layout. In that layout we need librarian layouts. Is there? Same files is there. Admin design, admin footer, admin header, and admin left sidebar. All we need. Okay. So in library layout, create that. I all create as leave. Okay, leave design dot blade another file we need leave side left sidebar that left side dot blade dot php, and another thing we need leave design, leave sidebar, and another thing header and footer also we need. Okay, so leave header, and another thing we need leave footer also. So in here we use another admin. So we can use a free admin because we don't have any purchase admin. But in that session I am using that paid version admin. So but from now it is not possible because now I understood you are not getting or you are not buying any admin panel right now because you are in learning period. If you buy, then you can use it. So who are buy admin panel from the internet, so they can use that one, and anything I think you know how we are using and how we are replacing the JS file and all those things. But who are not, they are using this one. Okay, so both are present. So we are using the popular free admin template. Okay, this is called admin LT. Okay, so this is the link for download. Okay, wait, I will give you the link. No, not this one. This one. Okay, this one is the link, and I am downloaded the latest version. So let's check how is it. Okay, so in here index.html. See, this is look like this. This is a good and free template. This is dashboard 1, this is dashboard 2, and this is dashboard 3. Okay, but now I am using only dashboard 1. This is some wizard you can use. All those things, lots of things is there, but totally free of cost. Okay, awesome. This is totally awesome. Okay, so let's start. Okay, so how to install it? First let's start how to install it. So go to there. First we need that index.html file. This is basically our dashboard. Okay, so go to that index.html file. Here see, this is a navbar, this is the search form, and this is the write navbar links. Write navbar links means that message part and message, all those things. And this is notification drop down. So this is basically coming under look, let's see, wrapper, then done. Okay, so from here to this will come under design template. Okay, now our div will be closed. No, this div will not come in here. This is basically come to under header file. Okay, so we need this, we don't need this also div. So this is our design, and in that design we also take the whole script file also. So we take all script file also here, from here. We also take all script file. Okay, now div wrapper 2, come to this. First we take navbar, main sidebar no, we only take navbar. Okay, so this will come under header. Where is the header? Okay, now this is the main sidebar content. This sidebar is going to the left sidebar. Okay, but in here only left sidebar is there. No, right sidebar is also there. Okay, we also use this one. Okay, we will also take this, or you can also remove this one also, anything what you want. So this is basically right sidebar. Okay, that I will talk with you later. This is left sidebar. This is the main container. So this is the container. So this is in our dashboard. Like for admin, the dashboard is the under admin folder. Same for library. Where is the library? For library, here also we create one file that is called dashboard dot, okay, library leave dashboard dot php, sorry, not php, blade dot php. Okay, see in this dashboard we found that right sidebar. Okay, first left, copy it and find it. Okay, copy it and find with it. No result. Why? Okay. So this is actually in after footer. So whole thing we can add in footer also. This is good. I like it. Yeah. So now our footer is also ready. Yeah. So all done. Now go to that admin section, admin layout. Okay, check, include this, EL, include this. Okay, same way we are following. Okay, same way. So I just copy one, so we are easy for that. just cut it, go to the library design folder, paste it and paste it. We need 3 times. First one admin layouts, then library, first layouts dot admin librarian layouts. In that librarian layouts folder, we take first header, so leave header. Okay, first header, then sidebar, sorry, left sidebar, no? Then footer. Okay, I will say one thing, I will develop in a development way. Okay, so in this session or in the next session I will get some error and I will figure it out, and how I will figure it out, that thing you only follow. So we are thinking every developer had some proper knowledge. Okay, that learning is okay, you can learn from book also, you can learn from doc also, but if you need some, if you have some basic knowledge or proper knowledge, then you would be a good developer. So that's why obviously I am not a good and best developer, I am a normal developer, and I will try always, I will be a good developer or a best developer, like that, and I will also help to you. And I don't have too much experience, so I will just follow this way, and I will try to teach you how to develop. Okay, so library and layouts, library footer, all those things done. So in that section we need yield. In that yield section, okay, but here section, okay, section. So section, and go to that dashboard here. Okay, first check the admin, how we are working in that admin, sorry, dashboard. Admin dashboard means data entry admin dashboard. So we copy this, and we put it here. Okay, and change that library layouts. This one is live design. And go to the end of the line, and there is end section. End section. Okay, I think all done. Admin design. Okay, all done. So in that live design, all done. Now we need to clarify all those things. Now we copy the whole CSS file and the whole JSS file. Okay, so go to that library, our root directory, and go to that admin LT directory. See that admin LT version 3.0.5. okay, I think doc I think I don't need. Okay, I will just build npm cs JSS is there, and okay, some sort of things is there. So we just copy all those things in that public folder. So here pages is there. Okay, plugin, pages, docs, dist and build. Let's do one thing. We create one new folder. That folder is called librarian. Okay, in that folder we just copy and paste it. Okay, so we just copied and paste the whole CSS and JSS file here. Now we need to modify in our code. Okay, nothing we need modified like that. In that plugins we need to modify it, like here modify means this short term modify means these things. Okay, asset, in here we can put the whole CSS. But where is the whole CSS? In that folder name is librarian slash. Okay, check that folder name also, librarian. Okay. Next thing is this one is online, that is needed. Okay, do one thing. Okay, so here we also need this asset. So I just skip it. Okay, because I think you will do it, so I will skip the video up to all the modification in here. Okay, so my edit is done. So basically I modified all those path. So our path is public, then librarian, then all those things. Okay, and we can also build another folder that is called member. Okay, so all that member function is present in that, all the member admin, all those things are present in the member and member folder, all JS and CSS file, and in the librarian all the libraries asset, and in the outside all the determinant operator. Basically actual I don't plan anything previously, so I don't do it, but now I will plan and I will go with accordingly. Next we need another folder that is called super admin. Okay, so that super admin and that member we will discuss later. So our path is ready. So now we need one controller and we create one route. Okay, so go to that web.php file that is called route file. In that route we need basically this type of route. Okay, so we just copied it. So this route is for data entry operator route. Okay, and now this is for librarian admin routes. Okay, so here we just librarian dashboard, then librarian controller, then call dashboard. Okay, so go to the create one controller. So go to the next new tab in that command line interpreter in the terminal. So that command is php artisan make controller then controller name is librarian controller. Okay, enter. Controller created successfully. To go to that librarian controller, first create one function. Which function? Public, then function, then dashboard. Okay, in the dashboard we just return view file. That view is basically not admin, not books, no, that is librarian lib dashboard. Okay, so I think it will work, so check it will work or not. Go to this one. Okay, so I will check it. This route is librarian dashboard. Okay, library layouts. Okay, spelling mistake I think somewhere. View layouts, library design. Okay, I will change. It is basically happen for in that library design is not getting. So go to that dashboard, means library dashboard. Here I think we mistake in spelling mistake, I think. Yeah, library should happen. Now it will check again layouts, library layouts. Okay, I will check layouts. Okay, library, not librarian layouts, left sidebar, left sidebar, left side. Okay, left side, not left sidebar is not there. So go to that design, left side, not bar. Now, yeah, now all are working without these things. Okay, why it is not working? Inner HTML is not found, something like that. Okay, okay, so page will come. Basically I do nothing, I just change this line, this CL have for spelling mistake again, and change that section to content. I forgot this is a content variable. Okay, so all done. I think all are working. See, now I will change one by one. Okay, we don't need all those things like that map and that sales chart, all those things. We don't need anything, and if you need, if we need, then we will develop later. Okay, so first basically we need, okay, wait, first we need layout option, chart. We need this kind of things. Okay, if I am getting some icon, then it will be good. Okay, I need only one thing. So go to that dashboard page. Okay, close all. Okay, now that dashboard is leave dashboard. In this dashboard we need, if I am following this, so we need which we need, we obviously we need one icon, and according to first we just show how many books are there. Okay, and we will search accordingly. So we don't need any drop down, like which one? Okay, I will take only one and that option, like I'll take this calendar. Okay, find calendar. Sorry, spelling mistake again spelling mistake. View calendar, add new calendar, view calendar. What is this? I will check calendar. Okay. Number. Copy it and find out it. Oh, sorry, I am finding wrong file. That is a leave header. Again I am full. That is leave sidebar. Now you can find why yeah UI 11 button calendar. Here, see, calendar is there. We need this like, but at the top. Here we need okay. Till now we don't need this one. FA. This one is called books. Don't need this. Now reload this. Book will come. Sorry. Yeah, book is come. Okay, so we need to change that icon. So we'll check FA book. I think it will work. Let's see. No. Okay. Book icon. This is the book icon, and that icon class is FA book. Okay, I will put one FA over here. Now I will check. Yeah, changed. Okay, so we got our icon. So in here we just only see, means view the whole book structure. Okay, so we need one structure. Okay, first we create one file. In that library we need one folder, that is books folder. In that folder we create another file that is called view books.blade.php. okay, so go to that route. In that route, same, you can choose anyone, like I choose this one, get librarian view books, then you librarian controller view books. Okay, yeah, we are using only one controller because only view books function we need. We don't need any add book or edit book or delete book, something like that. Okay, because library only see the whole book's details. Okay, only view library can do it, but not update it. That edit, update, edit or update and add or delete, all is in that data entry section. Okay, data entry can do this, but librarian cannot. So in that library controller we create one view books. So library controller, we create another function that is called public function view books. Okay, so in that function return view. Okay, first we are creating, okay, we are already created, no, sorry, return view librarian, then I think librarian dot books, that view books. Okay, so in that view books, like go to that data entry view books, see only these things we need. Okay, same things we need, this and end section. Here we can write our code and change, obviously we need to change that. Where is the file, the name, forgot. Librarian layouts. Okay, librarian layouts, no, librarian layouts. This is one leaf design. Done. So in here we need one, we need lots of things like that. Okay, go to that dashboard. Okay, leave dashboard.php. in here we got something, I think. Let's see the structure. We got this thing. Okay, we need one table. Okay, so go to that table and we need JS grid, no, we need data tables, this kind of things we need. So in here this is the common section. Okay, we can only, okay, so this is the data.html file. Okay, so go to that data.html file. In here you can see that nav link we don't need, navbar don't need, sidebar don't need. Okay, we need this one only. So we just copy and paste it. Rendering in CSS grid. Okay, okay, so basically that we got. So if we are routing this one, means library, and then view books, then you can also see this table. Okay, we need to just modify it. Okay, in here the data table is not working. Okay, that I know why this is not working. Okay, so we don't need this first one. According to this table structure, if you see that table structure, we need only this with search box. Okay, we need one search box. So this data table with default features, this is also same na? Okay, we are searching with this thing we actually need. Card. Okay, this card we don't need, delete one. Now sorry, not this one. Yeah, now only one table will come. Okay, another thing, years. Oof, 2 minute years. We don't need this. Head is done. Okay, let's first I think in the data HTML you can see one data table things. Okay, yeah, see this sort of things is there. So for data tables we need these four JS. Okay, I think only JSS is needed. Yeah, only JSS we need. So we just go to that leaf design. Here we just see means data table JS files. Paste it. Same we need to plugins. Okay, so we don't need this. Asset, this one we just cut and paste. I think now it will work. Wow, still it is not working. Okay. Which they not found, jQuery data table.main.js. This is there. Okay, again I have to refresh it. Somehow they will not found. I don't know this is there or not. Okay, I will check it. Okay, so in that library, what is the path? Plugins, then data tables data tables, then jQuery the data table table. Wow, no, tables.ping.js. Why that is not found? Oh, okay. I forgot to one thing. Sorry, that librarian. I think now it will work. Something will happen. Okay, wait. So that page.html, data.html, no? Oh yeah, I forgot to do this. I miss it. Sorry for that. Too many mistakes I did. So I already told I am in developing mode. This entire project is not there. I will make it. So that's why this mistake will happen. Okay. Oh, lots of things now. jQuery, okay, something will happen. Okay, again I forgot something that I did lots of times, so be with me. Again I found something, so that's why this is not working. See what is the problem. Library and plugins, this is working, this is okay, this is okay. Dashboard is okay. Oh yeah. No, that is content. Yeah. So in the view books, that is also content. Okay, that is also content, I think. What is happening? Okay, we need also this script. Okay, so we just copy it and paste that here. So sorry for that. I missed two CSS file for Boots data tables, these two files, and now it's totally working fine. Okay, so our data table is working. So I remove all those table row data. So this is the table head. Okay, I will keep only one. Okay, only one is there. Okay, I will modify it later. T body, after T body, T foot is there. Okay, so let's go with this. T body. Now TR table. Okay. Now, okay. So this is our table data. Okay. So today we installed admin LT3. That version is 3.0.5, I think. Yeah, 3.0.5. And we also built data table and some routes we created, and controller we also created. So in this video till now, okay. So bye bye everyone, tata, see you on the next session, tata.